awkward pieces. Don't like things that are too popular. Pieces I usually don't buy. I'm extremely lucky that something materialistic can still make me happy. So hello, welcome back to my huge channel, everybody. I extremely missed it here. I do not know if you have realized that, but I wasn't here like for a while, like 3 weeks or a month or something. I didn't feel very motivated and I didn't want to make a video when I'm not motivated. And since I had the option to consume a little at sale season, as you know, I actually just did that. Yes, that's what I did. It's the only thing in this world that actually makes me happy. I mean, you might say it sounds sad, but it's not. I mean, I think I'm extremely lucky that something materialistic can still make me happy. So I will use that as long as possible. So long story short, I shopped extremely cool pieces by Bottega, by Jil Sander, and some niche brands like Ottolinger, Boulder, brands I always wanted to hold in my hands and have a look at them, because we have some prejudices towards smaller labels. We will see if we are right with them or if we will be completely surprised because I was surprised. So I will just start right away because I think I need to publish this as fast as possible. It is 11 p.m. and I'm planning to publish this video tomorrow, I don't know, around 3 p.m. or something. So I will try to make no cuts at all. So if this video is kind of awkward because I'm not doing any cuts or something, it's because I really don't have the time and I really want to share with you what I got, because as you know, it's like the end of sales season. All the shops have like 20% off sales items. My Theresa, Net-a-Porter, LNCC, I wanted to say Toto Cayo, but rest in peace. I'm so sad. It was one of my favorite online shops, but maybe, I don't know, I'm still hoping that they will come out of somewhere. So, and I got some other pieces as well. Extremely awkward pieces I usually don't buy. So let's start right away. So I want to start with the awkward pieces because I think they're like a bit more interesting. So I'm taking you with me on this on this extremely funny trip. So let's have a look. Turning this shit. I can't turn the camera around. So I'm showing you a few pieces. It's strange because I can't see what you're seeing right now. What do you see? Okay, because I can't switch the mode. As you can see, I haven't looked at what I got, just some small items. This here, and this here. So let's have a look at how they actually look like. Okay, the first thing I want to show is I wanted to have a piece by Boulder for so long now. This is maybe like something that usually is only bought by women, but I think everybody can wear it, as I'm usually saying, like there is no men's or women's. I just need to look that my posture is right. First of all, I got this knit bra here, this year. And as you can see, I will try to like hold it pretty close. It is like very wide knitted, and you here have a wire underneath. I forgot the name of it, but I think this season there were like 3 models which were like the most famous and successful ones, and I think this was one of them. It's pretty funny what it says on the etiquette and stuff. It says, "Please avoid direct heat from steam, iron, dry cleaner. Made with love and pain" by Boulder. I hope there wasn't too much pain included. It's made in Indonesia, and it says, there was something funny. Okay, slight imperfections are characteristics. That's also what I say about myself. Each garment has been made by our local artisans based in Bali. So this seems pretty cool. This is a size M. I'm actually not a too wide person, but I think actually it will pretty much fit me. The only question I have is like really how am I gonna wear it? and you don't have a clip or anything in the back, so if you want it tighter you just have a problem. So you might, maybe you have knowledge and you can like make it a bit tighter. But anyways, I think what the model were, I got this from LNCC, by the way. This is also like one of my favorite online shops. It's UK based, and I was a bit scared that there will be some issues with taxes, you know, thanks to Brexit. You wanted it yourselves. But I don't know, I was actually like pretty sure that won't happen anything, because as far as I know, and Matches Fashion does that, for example, they pay like all the taxes and stuff because they want to make sure that still everybody abroad is buying their stuff. So usually you do not have this issue. So the first thing is, this is an extremely trend piece, I would say, but I think, I mean, maybe you will be a label that will stay in the fashion world forever, but I think like this is these Isa Boulder pieces, or maybe not. Yeah, maybe this has potential. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna wear it with a t-shirt. I'm sorry. I know that's it's very Jean-Paul Gaultier or Maison Magella, you know, like wearing these bras over anything top style. It's not my style, you know. I think I will wear it like this. I have to, maybe it even works, you know. I would wear it with an oversized blazer or something. I think it would be okay. So this is an extremely interesting item, and I can't you know, wear the items right now because you know, my room is a mess and I'm a mess, but I think I will just make like some looks, and I think it's cute. It's a cute bra, and it was on sale like 50% off, and I know that in many places this is sold out already, and it's usually not like 50% but 30% off. So I think this was a good buy, and I will keep it. I think it's a very sweet summer look, you know. I imagine wearing this with like nylon shorts and an oversized blazer, and then, you know, like some wrapped up sandals. I think it can make it like a bit edgy and cool, or like with not with a skirt, because that would be like too feminine. I will definitely try to degrade the sexiness in this look, because I don't want it to look sexy at all, but like interesting. My second piece from a label I thought was extremely interesting is Ottolinger. It's this sunset skirt. Is it called sunset? I haven't looked anything up. I mean, I got this delivery just this morning, and it has been like a week or something, a bit more since I ordered it. It's called like sundown or sunset or anything. Beautiful color decoration, in my opinion. And it's transparent like a bit, but it's okay. I think for a summer place, maybe not in the city, but even if you're there, it's fine. I wouldn't wear it in the city actually with just like briefs underneath. This is like too naked for me. But if you want to do it, and I really like the typo of the logo, it's pretty cool. Nobody's seeing it. But you know what is sad? That the typo on the packaging and on this thing here is not the same as that is here, because this is like old German Latin letters. I do not have a very positive connotation with this kind of letters, because I was a bit surprised. The problem with this skirt is I truly love it, and I swear I didn't know that Kim Kardashian was wearing a similar look by Ottolinger, and I really do not want to wear anything that they wore. And I know people say, okay, you know, you cannot like Kim Kardashian, that's totally okay, but style-wise, she's extremely cool, you know, she wears all these archive pieces and interesting brands. I cannot identify with this woman like so extremely that I also feel like I want to distance myself as much as possible, so I don't want to wear the brands. I totally get it. I know that she has a good designer. Like the first one she had, Christine Santanera, is like still one of my favorite stylists. That totally sophisticated her style and made it interesting and edgy. But I think it's not that just Kim Kardashian wore it, but I feel like a brand that is being worn by her is getting extremely fast, like too trendy and rising extremely fast, and then just falling. I don't know what is going to happen with Ottolinger. This is an interesting skirt. I mean, I can even imagine wearing this with the Isa Boulder top, and this is a very typical like holiday skirt for me. This is a size M. I should have, I guess, gotten size S, but this is totally fine. Maybe it's cooler when it's when it's not too tight. I mean, and here we see, I mean, they just cut it off. You know, it doesn't even have a seam. And I know it's this very transparent fabric, so you probably just, maybe you just don't seam it. So I'm asking you, my garment friends. I have to say, quality-wise, I was a bit shocked. I mean, I really have to say that. This is usually retail price, I think like $300, €300 or something. I got it for 50% off, which still is a lot. I mean, let's be honest, it's like fucking €150. I could get like, you know, get something else for it. And what is like the worst is here, like the waistband. You see that? What is happening here? And I get the problem. It's you have this stretchy fabric, and this is also stretchy. And I mean, I'm not like the biggest textile industry, I don't know, designer, but I know that it shouldn't look like this, especially not if I pay like 300 euros. So I was really shocked, I have to say. I mean, it shouldn't look like this. And this is also the, I mean, look, from far away, it looks like, it just looks nasty. I'm sorry. And this really doesn't work for me. The only thing, and this is also something, you know, this is my propaganda, where I say this is the thing where I will ever stick to is quality. So no matter how cool I think something is, quality is the most important thing. And I know this is a small brand, and I really like and supporting younger brands. And this is something I said once, and people didn't really like it. As a small brand, you usually have quality issues, which is obvious and like the most normal thing ever. You cannot have the same factories and fabrics and textiles, maybe like Jil Sander does, or even Hugo Boss, or anybody, you know, you are working like with a super limited amount of pieces. The factories do not even work with you because you produce so few pieces. Usually your things are handmade. It's hard to assure the same amount of quality if you just produce such limited and small amounts of items. So what does that mean at the end of the day? Are we not buying stuff of younger designers because we think their quality is bad? Sometimes yes. I have to say this is still a very important commitment for me if I pay a lot of money for something. On the other hand, I think if it's something very unique, you need to, you know, like prioritize what is more important to you. This definitely is an issue that I still have to deal with on my mind. I'm not sure, but I'm still thinking about it. I think it's cool. I like the piece. I think it will be like still like a favorite of mine forever, but I'm not sure. What do you say? What do you say about that one? Another extremely funny. I mean, I'm such a funny shopper. It's like, I'm just crazy. I really sometimes think I'm crazy. I got something from Flapper, and I'm sure like many people don't know that brand. Not that that is cool or anything, it's just I don't think that many people know it, because usually like the avant-garde online shops have the... Why am I talking so fast again? Full on rage here. So you should know something about me that I don't talk too often about. I have a slight accessories addiction, you know, like the one where you just buy like unnecessary accessories. I never buy like functional accessories like a necklace or a chain or, you know, like earrings or something. I just buy awkward stuff where you have no clue what the function of the item is. It's like, why have you paid 200 euros for something that looks like a cowboy hat on a wire? And you know what? I have no clue, but I think it looks extremely sweet. Oh my god, oh my god, it's so sweet. I love it. I mean, what I don't like is that you see this headband here, because that's what it, you know, all this avant-gardeness just puffs away when you see this headband, because it makes it like so normal. Maybe I can like, can I do it like this? I think this is an issue, but I look like a little sailor. Don't I look like a little sailor? It doesn't do anything for the sun. So if you're wearing this because you're thinking this is something extremely helpful for your summer holidays, it's not. Or maybe it doesn't, it makes you like the top of your head not burn. You know, when the sun is like confronting your head. It makes you look like a little sailor. I just love it. It has something about Jean-Paul Gaultier, you know, because again, this sailor inspiration. Oh god, I love it. Flapper. Again, okay, and this is an extremely... Okay, I could also look like a nurse, like 1930s, in one of those films. But you know what? Imagine me wearing this with a navy crew neck and like extremely wide pants. What kind of shoes would I wear? I don't know yet. Imagine, yeah, exactly. I'm wearing this Boulder top and I wear a cropped blazer. You know, it's a magenta blazer. Okay, and now I know who I have on my mind while saying this. It's Courtney Cox by Always Judging. She has this look. I think it's a magenta look or something else. It's a shot in the desert and I love it. So I would wear something like that. It should look a bit creepy. I love it. Just don't like this here, you know, this headband is really like destroying the game. I really have to think about something because I wasn't sure. It's the first time I'm wearing it on my head. So Flapper is a Italian head brand and they do like head accessories and not the kind of to go to, you know, like to a horse race or something, but just to be cool and chill around in the southern parts of Italy or somewhere, you know. So this is extremely cool. I can recommend you this. I think it was, the normal price was, I'm not sure, to almost 200 euros and it's extremely off, like 50% off. This is super sweet. Everybody that thinks they should look sweet should wear this hat. I think it makes everybody sweet, and men's and women's, again, you know, it doesn't, any gender, anybody. So, okay, so I'm continuing the video with this. These were my 3 extremely crazy items, and maybe you say like, okay, gosh, you're telling us for 3 days now that you bought something extremely crazy and it's pretty normal. It's not. I mean, am I right? It's not like typical stuff that I bought, I think. Not to the stuff that I usually buy because I'm very focused shopper that questions a lot. So usually I just really buy only like never trendy pieces, never. Coming to the Bottega. I got this pair of jeans that I was looking for everywhere. I saw that Fashki on Instagram has a full look in it and she looks awesome in it. It's this Bottega. I think this is like one of the trademarks almost, you know, having this. And this is a very old design. And this, the version that I wanted, I don't know if it has, if it was this one. But yokes, my friends. And you know I'm something like your not officially announced global ambassador, because I think there really is nobody on the internet talking more about yokes than I do. So I got this pant because I was looking for it everywhere, and it was original, I think retail price like 800. It was like retail price 800 euros, and that was like on 600, 400, and I think I got it like for 300 because I really wanted to have it. And I hate jeans, so I was, you know, I really want to have it because I thought like, okay, you will have a jeans then. But you guys, concerning your sizes, I mean, Daniel Lily, you know, we have some issues already. So at least your sizing should, you know, like be true. This is, by the way, a pre-fall 2019 piece. No, I'm sorry, I mean yokes, because this is a fucking size 40. And on yokes, you're right, this is a German size 34. I know that German women are maybe a bit taller, maybe a bit wider, but like the hell, this is like such a huge pant. I don't know how you can call this a 34, like internationally anywhere. This is like too huge. And you know what? It will look good on men as well. I think it's a wonderful jeans and I want to keep it. It's beautiful, but I can't. It's just too huge. And going to the tailor with a jeans is with a pair of jeans is like one of the most stupid things, I guess, because usually they can never change it, and it's just too much work. I will just send it back. It doesn't fit. So coming to my next piece, which is something I was craving for a long time. And I was almost at that point where I was like, okay, I don't need it anymore, because I have seen it so often. You know, when you want something for too long, like the puzzle bag of Loewe, which I crave for like for 5 years now, I think. I don't even want to have it anymore. I'm not getting it. It's like, and it's too popular, as always. We don't like things that are too popular. I got these shoes here, and you all know them. Everybody that likes Jil Sander knows this pair of shoes. I think it's like one of their best sellers that comes out every season. But as you know, Yokes also sells a lot of off-season items. This is like plum brownish color, and it has a bit like metallic something in it. I think it looks extremely cool. I'm not the tallest person. I like a little heel. This is like so perfect. I mean, this is probably like, I don't know, 6 centimeters or something. The front is not too tight. You have a very sophisticated look still, and still awkward, you know, with these studs here. I love the studs, and it has extremely good quality. The problem here is, again, something I hate. Usually Jil Sander is like so extremely not true to size, like in any form. I usually wear like the smallest size at Jil Sander, and it's still like so huge. So I got the shoes. I have also other shoes in 38, and they're like way too big. I don't get it. Way too small. This is what they look like on your feet. Do you see it? No, sorry. You know, like this. So it's squared, but I think it's not too extreme. I'm not that too extremely squared person. You know that squared loafer now that is extremely hip? I've seen that. Oh, it's so smooth, and the inside is like so smooth. But this is too small. I'm just giving it back and getting it in 39. A beautiful shoe. I got this one from Yokes. I think I will wear this forever. And this is something where I have to think like, okay, do I get something like this, or do I get something like this? Because this is like something truly for the fun of it. Super unnecessary. Maybe something I will wear like 2 or 3 times. But you know what? It's totally fine. It's totally fine to get you something that you will not wear too often. Because I think it's important to have these happy pieces. Because I think the only way to show or to live your fashion sense like fully, you always need to exaggerate what you want to do. Does that make sense? You know, if you want to be funny and fun in games, you know, just get you some flapper hat. By the way, they have like extremely cool other hats as well, because, and this is like one of the most wearable ones. And I mean, I love flapper hats. They're like beautiful. I don't know where else you can get these hats, but it's beautiful. So these have been the items that I shopped. I also got some other things, but I will make another video with it, and where I will also style the pieces. I think this one will be very interesting. Maybe I will just look like Kim Kardashian. I mean, this is pretty realistic, so you should watch out on that video. And yeah, that's it from me. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, which is like impossible, I know, but you might not have. And tell me down below, what do you think about the items? Do you think I'm spending too much on unnecessary stuff, or is it important to get yourself items that are like the exaggerated form of your personal style? You know, this would like really interest me. Is it only me, or are you sharing my opinion? Because I think that's the little cherries on top that improve your style, because otherwise we would just look all the same. You know, this is like the most boring thing, and we can all die and just go home. You know, it doesn't make any sense. So it's 11:30. Yeah, filmed this in half an hour, so I think we're done. Wow, I'm so in love with you, my head. And see you to my next video, or in other words, görüşmek üzere arkadaşlar. Umarım memnun kaldınız. Görüşmek üzere.